I, 40F, have had a strained relationship with my older sister, 56, for my entire adult life. The age gap of 16 years was hard as a child and became even worse after I became an adult and a parent at age 19. Sister was the one I looked up to for guidance on how to be a mom. Our own mother was admittedly a flawed individual, but at the time I didn't fully see it. I ended up learning more what to tolerate and how to let men walk all over me from those who were my examples. I had always been the one to support the family emotionally and with ideas whenever there was a problem brought forward. When I was in my early 20s, she chose to sign over custody to the state for reasons she never felt needed to be disclosed. "They're better off now," was all she would say about it when I brought it up. As much as I didn't like the situation, I could understand, knowing there is a history of mental health problems within our family. Fast forward about 5 years later, I was in a similar situation as her, where I was stuck between trying to heal and trying to keep my own children at home. My youngest child's father was abusive and controlling. I knew I had to get out. During what ended up being a 3-year struggle, I was completely by myself in every way and fought the good fight to pull myself out of the situation. The last serious conversation I had with my sister was in May of 2016. She told me I needed to do as she did, move to live with her and start over. I told her in no uncertain terms that I was not going to do so, and told her I was done with the conversation and wouldn't be contacting her again. Since the argument, I have gotten the support I needed from mental health professionals, my new husband, and friends who have known me through the years. My own blood family, who lives in the same city, hasn't seen my youngest, 9, since he was 6 weeks old. During the years-long struggle, I met an amazing man who saw the trauma I was dealing with and chose to support me as a friend first and foremost, and then as a partner. I now have a supportive husband who treats my kids like his own and reminds me just how strong I am. I have a good job, a decent car, and we're looking at houses. This is all a vast change from where I saw myself being when the argument happened 10 years ago, and I was at my rock bottom. Keep in mind as you continue that I've managed through my struggle to keep the same phone number since 2012, and sister has had half a dozen different ones from different towns in her area. I was recently informed by our brother, 54, that sister has cancer. I don't know the details. He tried to convince me to reach out. I went no contact with my sister in 2015 after the argument. She has messaged me a few times from new numbers over the years. When I ask who is just randomly texting from an unknown number, and I find out it's her, all I can muster to respond is "I'm good." I have no room in my heart for someone who can use me then leave me for the wolves like she did. I don't wish her ill. I just don't know if I'm willing to let down those boundaries I've set up to keep my heart safe. So, am I the asshole for not putting energy into reconnecting with my sister?